I think we're likely to see the beginnings of a US-China trade war in 2018. Some people have written off Donald Trump's protectionism because in his first year in office he didn't actually deliver on promises of swingeing tariffs on China. But actually, if you look at what's in the pipeline of American trade policy, there are investigations into China's intellectual property theft, there are investigations into steel. These are likely to come to fruition in the year 2018 and I think will lead to the imposition of some tariffs on China. I think that the tariffs initially will be largely symbolic. I think that Trump wants to be seen to be delivering on his promise to get tough with China, but they could be quite high in certain sectors such as steel and aluminium, and I think that the next question is, will the Chinese react? And if they do, then potentially you get into a tit-for-tat trade war between the United States and China, with implications for that crucial relationship and for the whole world trading system. I think you would get possible effects of the World Trade Organization, which may find itself unable to arbitrate between these two big economic powers. And since that's regarded as the key referee of the world trading system, it's possible that the trading system beyond the US and China would really begin to suffer if these two big powers began to clash in a serious way. I think American-Chinese relations have to be seen in the round. It's a very important economic relationship, but it's also probably increasingly the most important strategic relationship in the world, with issues such as North Korea, the South China Sea, US-Japanese relations, and the dispute between China and Japan over disputed islands. So if you see a sharp deterioration in economics, that could also have strategic implications. The best case scenario is that American threats actually lead to an orderly and reasonably amicable reordering of the relationship. In other words, that the Chinese make some concessions on questions such as the forced transfer of technology, which is a big bugbear of the Americans, and perhaps on steel as well, and that eventually you get to something like a New Deal on trade without getting sucked into a trade war. The worst case is that the Chinese get very angry if and when the Americans impose trade sanctions. They impose their own retaliatory sanctions, and then you have a massive deterioration in what is the world's most important trade relationship.